Just there. Just there. Just there. Ma'am, and I'll be photographers. Come on, guys. Guys. Which is the
I would have given you a week.
which is the week? If all the phones go off, which one should I take first?
They go on.
Off, all of them.
Off, not the grey one.
That's a hotline.
This one.
That one.
The one I should just keep it first.
If it rings, we just quickly.
Quickly, I take
No, not more than 3. Take the ring. Yeah, that's the direct line.
Enjoy the motorcycle.
One more, just hold it.
This one is
Next to him is Mr. Patrick Joroge. Mr. Patrick Joroge is the Assistant Director.
At about 11:13 a.m. this morning, I ceased being the Honorable Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, and that title passed to Honorable Professor Githu Muigai. So I just remain Mr. Attorney General without the Honorable. So I go away with a lot of memories. I'll miss you. I cannot say I'll not miss you. I really miss you a lot. But I know that we shall, in other capacities, continue to interact with you, if not at personal level. We shall continue to act with you. Please give all the support to Professor Githu Muigai, Anglo-Leasing, and Goldenberg, and so on. This Attorney General, and tribal ethnic clashes and so on. This Attorney General did what his constitutional duty was there for him to do under Section 26, subsection 4. And the documentations, by the way, are there. Whether they are looking for documentation in 1991, ethnic clashes, the clashes around 1997, and the ethnic clashes, documentations are there that the Attorney General did what he is supposed to do and instructed the police to carry out investigations. The attorney, a prosecutor, and the Attorney General is none other than a prosecutor, is not an investigator. And the sins of the investigator cannot be visited on the prosecutor. If the investigator does not investigate, or when he investigates cannot get credible evidence to prosecute somebody, you don't blame the prosecutor, you blame the investigator. And where the investigator has investigated a file and there is sufficient evidence and the file goes before the court and the court now lays a number of obstacles, gives injunctions for the prosecution not to proceed, you don't blame the Attorney General, you blame the courts. And that's why, and I was involved in this, utmost priority, in order for the criminal justice to move forward on these important issues of concern to you, we laid emphasis on police reforms, where you read police, read criminal investigations, and on judicial reforms. And that's why, because that is now happening, a number of those unfavorable decisions that we got from corrupt courts, stopping us from prosecuting, have been overruled. And that's why, even last week, you reported the Anglo-Leasing case is going on in court and various names are being mentioned. So, even on that issue, I can tell you that the Attorney General played his part.
Corruption is indeed a very serious problem. It is one that calls for concerted action from the police, from the prosecution, from the State Law Office, from the Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission, and indeed from the public at large. And as you are aware, the power to prosecute has been donated by this Constitution to an independent Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Keriako Tobiko. I think at the moment he's busy going through the files and making the decisions that he's required to make. I think in this office, in the Attorney General's office, we shall continue to be involved in matters that relate to the civil aspects of following up and obtaining forfeiture of any monies that may otherwise have been received in any corrupt manner, engaging foreign governments where that is necessary to recover assets that are in foreign countries. And I think that that is a commitment that every officer here would have, and I myself would ensure that we do. But we need to remember that this is a fight that must be fought from very, very, very many sides, and in that respect, I quite sympathize with my predecessor that if one person is singled out to carry the burden of that fight, there may be a sense of unfairness. Thank you.